Well, Alison McGill is here, the editor-in-chief of Wedding Bells magazine. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And of course, it is wedding season, and the costs can go through the roof. So we're talking about how to keep the cost down a little bit. And contradictory to what I just said, you should try to look for the off season.
Right. So it's game on right now.
Yeah.
August is the busiest season for weddings, according to our Wedding Bells Reader Survey. But really in Canada, we're talking June to October is the big window. So if you want to save some dollars, the average cost of a Canadian wedding being $30,000 plus, according to our stats.
Wow.
Yes. Let's book it in the off season. So look in that window between November and say around April. You can thank the Canadian weather for that, because everybody doesn't sort of want to get married in the snow, but it's actually a beautiful time to get married, and you're going to save yourself some dollars because venues aren't so busy.
Yeah. How do you save money? Where is it really escalated? Because $30,000, when you hear that figure, I think a lot of couples starting out, that's a down payment on a home, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there's lots of areas, so we're going to talk about that. So off-season is one. Think about what you're booking, and one of the things that is a really high cost that people don't realize is flowers. So you want to order those flowers in season. So tulip season has passed now. We're almost out of peony season. So if you're looking for those type of blooms in November and December, it's going to cost your florist a lot of money to get those flowers in for you, to do the bouquets, the centerpieces, and all that. So work with your florist to look for things that are in season.
Right, and maybe you don't need to invite your cousins, brothers, uncle. Like
the guest list curation is key. So really look at that. That's where you're going to cut costs. And it's actually a little bit of a difficult exercise, but if you want the dream wedding, you're going to have to evaluate and maybe bring the size of that wedding down from what you originally thought. So you're going to have to get tough.
Yeah, sorry, Uncle Fred.
Yeah.
Gone.
You're out.
Another great way to save money is for brides shopping for that dress. There's all kinds of sample sales that go on throughout the season. You can get the dream dress without compromising. Gorgeous gowns at like sometimes 75% off.
Wow. That's incredible. Also, time of day, not just season, but time of day can save you money.
Absolutely. So think about a lunch or a brunch wedding versus like the dinner time, full time, lots more alcohol at that time. It's going to save you on the catering bills. And so brunch and lunch weddings are actually taking on a lot of popularity, and they're a nice way, again, curate that guest list, because typically these celebrations are a little bit smaller than an evening event.
What about a destination wedding? Will that save you money? Because that truly shows commitment on part of the guests, right? Do you really want to put your money on the table and come to this?
Absolutely. Destination weddings are typically smaller, and for couples you're going to save because you're going to have the wedding cost and your honeymoon typically all rolled into one. So it's actually surprising, because people think this sounds very exorbitant and expensive, but it's not.
Little DIY in there too. I know, like years and years ago, I went to a friend's wedding and it was almost all DIY, and it was one of the most beautiful events I've been to.
Well, it gives it that personal touch, right?
Yeah,
when you
absolutely.
Do some of it yourself.
Yeah, DIY is amazing and it's great and everybody loves it and wants it, but I'm going to caution you, it can save you money, it's going to cost you more time and energy, and a lot of people aren't crafty, so they decide to take this on, get super stressed out about it, spend more money than they anticipate because they have to redo the crafts that they tried to do. And I'm not a crafty person either, so I think you got to know the parameters there, but if you have family and friends who are super crafty and willing to help you, absolutely money saver.
Yeah, sometimes it turns out looking pretty crappy.
That's a good suggestion,
to be honest.
Yeah.
You could, if you know some people are really good at that, you could say, you know what I'd love, if you were planning on giving me a gift, make it that.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Or it's another way to involve people in your wedding that maybe you can't include in your bridal party. Like, everybody likes to contribute, you know, your friends love to get involved. Just don't take advantage.
Right. And I love the last is elope. So
yes, we saved that to the last. So nice and simple.
Yeah, that's very funny. The spring-summer issue of Wedding Bells is on newsstands right now. Alison McGill, editor-in-chief of Wedding Bells magazine. Thank you so much.
Thank you.